Just my coaches and teammates telling me that I pass so much, so they telling me to go in there, play off 2 feet, and just try to create for myself to create for others.
And how does that change the game when defenses have to account for that? Is that you feel like that might open up the passing even more if you can show that you can score it too?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, especially like KG having 22, knocking down shots like that. I mean, it's definitely gonna be easy for me to get in there and finish, and then now they're gonna have to step over and I can kick it to him. You're not gonna really miss.
Kenyon, last week you mentioned you wanted your team to get better in those late game situations, especially offensively. Just what did you like out of your team today?
I mean, all of us. We all got in the gym. We were all in it, even like right after. We was trying to get in the gym right after the night after, and so we just got in the gym, and it felt good. We just got to keep it going, stay down one day at a time. Jeez, coming off guard.
Will, after being sidelined last game, how do you feel to have this kind of performance?
It was nice being out there with my teammates again. Nice bring down the dub as well. Was thankful to be out there and feeling a little bit better.
What is it? The offense. How does the offense change when Dre is scoring like that? What does that do to the offense? Do to the floor when he's a scorer out there?
Oh, it does a lot because I feel like nobody can guard Dre and Mike 1-on-1. Dre is a blur, so it's really relieving. Just knowing he got the ball, he's going to make the right play, and I know when all these guys have the ball, they're going to make the right play. So it's really relieving just seeing like us being able to show it.
And I remember you said the name of the game last game was free throw shooting. Was there an emphasis on that in the practices leading up to today?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I feel like individual wise, I feel like we were all locked in. We talked about it in the locker room, but like we just got locked in on our free throws. As a team, we really locked in on it.
And Dre with like the shot selections, looks like you've been like really careful. I mean, you're only taking good stuff this year. Have coaches told you like, hey, it's okay to push that a little bit more, like be a little bit more aggressive?
I mean, that's just kind of always been my game. I just try to take the best shots for the team. I never really been like a selfish player. So I just try to make sure I take what's best for myself and the team, So that's really all it is.
Dre, what kind of adjustments have you learned over these, I guess, your 10, 11 games now into Division I basketball? How have you changed your game to stay effective?
Just using my quickness and my handles to my ability, just trying to get past defenders as much as I can and create for others. I mean, it's not too much different from JUCO. Guys just a little bit bigger, but it's not really not like much difference.
This is for anyone. Just what was the locker room like after this win to get right, get back into the win column? What did Coach have to say, and just what's the mood like?
Recovery, just making sure. Recovery, just making sure we get ready for the next one, and just making sure that we just one win at a time. That's it.
But overall, it feels pretty good to get right back in non-conference action.
No, yeah.
Before you guys ended.
For sure.
Did you just like the overall growth of the team tonight? You had the double-digit lead. You let it come back down to 4 a couple of times. What has to be better there about just not letting teams come back, and obviously you guys ended with a double-digit win, but do you feel is there growth there, or do you guys just look at the final score line like, hey, that's a good one?
I mean, we understand, like especially in Division I basketball, we played a really good Wofford team, so we understand when we make their runs. A team like Wofford is not going to just lay back; they're going to punch back. I feel like we handled those as a team very well. We came into our huddle, said they're good teams. They're going to punch us. We got to punch right back. I love when we make the first punch, which we did. But we got to understand that teams are going to punch right back at us.
KG, Dre's a real quick individual here.
Really quick.
Just describe what it's like, kind of having that kind of firepower off the bench.
I mean, it's crazy, I mean, it just shows like how good we are as a team as well. I mean, every time he comes in, it's like okay, he always brings a spark, on the defensive end, offensive end. So you just love it because in practice you got to guard this guy. And you're like, oh man, I got to guard Dre today, and I got to be guarded by Dre. That's what people don't really like. I feel like I got to be guarded by Dre, but right now he's really showing offensively that he can be dominant. So it's like I love it. I love the way he's blossoming into who he is right now.
Will you have a routine with the free throw line? If something's going through your mind, how do you get yourself in a good place up there?
Well, it's just been an emphasis, like we previously mentioned, for the whole team. free throw club, and then just being able to lock in, just sticking to the routine. And even though I missed that one, I just did the same thing again, and just being able to be confident in all the work you put in and all the faith you give from your teammates.
Nice.
Will, just noticeable height difference tonight. Did you feel like there's a real advantage to that in this one?
Yeah, especially when you have shooters on the floor like KG and everyone. Especially when you can get those open corner threes, I can just seal in and get easy offensive boards.
Greg, how about you at the line? Do you have a routine?
I mean, yeah, I do. I just go up, take one dribble, calm down. I just think I'm in the gym by myself. I work out so much, put so much work in that, I don't let nothing faze me. Just go down, make shots.